Welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond. Sorry, I can't be serious today. We have just seen The Creator. Me and Kyle, we've just got to seeing The Creator. I'm gonna say this right now. We will probably spoil this film in language we use, and we'll probably just outright say stuff. So if you don't want this film to be spoiled for you, then I suggest you click off this video right now. I would say save it and come back and watch it, but you probably won't. So I'm gonna start us off, Kyle, because I know you're gonna have some choice words for this. I think The Creator has a good film buried in it somewhere that we didn't quite see in the finished product, let's say. These story elements in this film that I like. I did like John David Washington in this. He was kind of the only character with any character. So yeah, I did like the special effects on the AI robots. I thought they moved pretty cool. They moved really interestingly, actually. And I liked the world. I liked the setup right at the beginning, the world they put us in. But this is not a good movie. It's not. I really wanted to find more good things to say about this. It's just its biggest sin is it's boring. I think that's its biggest sin. It's boring. I can watch slow-paced films, but yeah, no, the pace on this is slow. They really marketed this like it was going to be a big action film. There's a very undeserved emotional scene at the end, which they try and push. That just didn't work as well. But that's just my quick thoughts. But Kyle, let it rip, my friend. What did you think of The Creator?
This was a bag of shit. This was not a good film. One sec, right? I've prepared for this, okay? Just to help
Yeah,
me get
we got
through
we
this.
got out of the film maybe 20 minutes ago, and this is how prepared this man is.
Yeah, this is something that I think I'm gonna need just to help go through talking about this film because Jesus fucking Christ.
What fucking hell? Alcohol?
Ah, this movie is not good.
Is there anything? Is there anything you liked about it?
No.
Could be if anything special
Well,
effects.
no, okay, right. So no, there is. See, I don't want to say I like some in the film because I'm like, oh yeah, I like it because of that. You should go see it. No, don't go see
No,
this
I
film.
wouldn't recommend this film, but let's say some things. Let's say some nice
So
things before we tear it
right,
into our soul.
let's go with the things I liked. Okay, the CGI is great. The action's okay-ish. The big nomad machine they use looked awesome, and the scale.
Very interesting concept as well. I actually did
Yeah,
quite like that.
yeah. But the whole, even that has its faults.
Yeah,
The robots they looked okay, but the the whole plot and the world, it starts to become like when you first watch it, it's like, oh, it's kind of really, believable in a sense, and then it just eventually goes down to being this is a piece of shit. This is not well thought through. This feels in a lot of parts quite lazy. That's not to discredit the it literally like the film is basically the best way I can put it. It is a concept art book come to life where it's just loads of cool looking shit everywhere, but none of it really has any meaning to it.
I'd call it Reverse Terminator.
No,
Yeah, the AI
no.
is good, trying to save their young savior instead of the AI being bad, trying to kill humanity's savior.
No, I don't even feel like it was trying to do anything new or different. It just felt like it did that weird. It just. Anyways, good stuff. I liked visuals, the scale of things. Obviously,
Yeah,
Gareth Edwards is nailing that.
right. Technical difficulty. Um, we had a bit of a crash. But where he was, Kyle, is Gareth Edwards doing scale quite well. Go on, take us away. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. The scale was done really well, as Gareth Edwards is known for as well. He does it very, very well. Um, the like I said, the whole world that they've created, it's very cyberpunk. Near futuristic. It looks good. I like the look of the film.
Yeah, yeah.
The but a look of the film can only take it so far
No,
because it
definitely.
needs to have plot. It needs to have a bit of ground to run on, and this has no ground whatsoever. It starts off okay. I feel like it tries to shock us with some twists or whatever.
Yeah, and it's but they were very predictable.
Yeah,
As
this
soon as
movie.
I saw that in the beginning, I was like, oh well, we know what this film's going to be about then. Clearly.
Yeah, no. So the whole plot of the film is very, 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 very predictable. I don't think I've ever had a movie be so predictable before. Even when the main characters, Joshua, when he was gonna die, I knew that a good while beforehand. When I think it was just before that, I can't remember. I'm trying not to really. This film isn't good, man. I'm quite disappointed. It
Yeah, because we've been hearing good things for 2 weeks now about this film. The first reactions were, you know, best film ever, but
we took it. We took
not best
everything.
film ever, best film of this year so far.
Yeah, we
Um,
take everything with a grain of salt. Obviously, I heard that this was supposed to be like a cult, uh, like a sci-fi classic. This is not a sci-fi classic in any means. It's it's got a weird style of like. Honestly, it feels like a really good anime that's been made prior to
yeah,
this. That's been adapted really poorly. That's what it feels like. I don't know if that's the case with this. Maybe that is what this is. Um, just because this you know I really wanted to like the film. I really, really did.
yeah, and I think it's harder when you want to go in and like a film and it's bad and you're just trying to like it more, but it makes you it makes you not like it as
There's
much.
there's nothing redeemable in this film, really. I'll be completely honest. I know you were saying there's a good movie in there
I
somewhere.
do believe there's a good
I,
movie in there
I
somewhere.
don't. I don't. Maybe if I feel like if they take all the assets in the film, everything that look wise and the cast and everything, maybe they do this in a great movie. I'm not saying like they could re-edit this thing and make it a good film. I don't think a
No, no, no.
re-edit.
I'm not saying re-edit and make a great film. What I mean is like conceptually, you know, with all the stars aligning. John David Washington being one of the hottest stars right now. Gareth Edwards is a good director. There is, there should have been a great film in there somewhere, and I can see the layers of it. It's like, but
No,
no, they're
everything
just
falls flat for me. It feels like they just kind of not make up stuff, but at the same time, it feels like they're just having stuff there for the convenience. It's not good, man. It's got so many plot holes, so many like why what's going on with that? There's no groundness to like. There's no ground on the film. Like I said, there's nothing for these special effects and all these characters to really run off. It's just there's nothing there.
yeah,
So
no,
I wanna get into the stuff why I think this movie isn't good. The characters. Um, so this movie starts off like I said. I think it tries to shock you a little bit. It does a bit of a twist. He's an undercover agent. A big explosion happens with his wife, um, and the big nomad machine. It's very intimidating and it's very threatening, and that feels like it's going to play a little bit of a it's going to be a character in itself, and I felt like it was kind of a character in itself. But
Yeah.
the issue I had with it is it's just the way they do it. It's kind of stupid because this thing looks like it could just be easily shot down. It doesn't look that high up in the sky.
Well, no, but that's the perspective shots we're on about, because that thing is definitely in orbit.
See, no, the way when you look at it, it doesn't look like it is half the time. It looks like it's really near ground. I get what you're saying, but with the perspective of it, it looks like it's just hovering above.
Kyle, do you think
It
planes are just really small?
No, that's not. No, that thing is not that big. This thing's like a satellite. It's like one of the biggest satellites that probably we've. It doesn't. It yeah. No, it doesn't make much sense. It literally feels like the pinnacle, the very tip of the thing could just touch, a really high mountain. That's how weirdly low it is. And it has loads of plot holes with it as well because it's like, well, I'm pretty sure this thing could just be ended up being shot down by AI that creates something. Why? We're going on to the AI here. Why is the AI trying to be human or just live? Like, I get it. The typical trope of AI is take over, and they wanted to do something different here. But
Yeah.
what does the AI want to do? I saw an AI robot smoking,
I see
eating and
the
drinking.
robot
Thinking,
smoking.
what the fuck is the point? Why does a robot need to eat, smoke, or drink? Why does it need to do that?
Yeah,
I can
Kyle.
see. Yeah,
Why do you need to smoke and drink?
I don't. But
Kyle, you've just been drinking a massive jug of alcohol.
I didn't say it was that. But yeah, no, it just doesn't make any sense with the whole AI thing. I don't really get what the AI is. It just feels like it's you know, it just feels like it's other people. I really was expecting to have like a really cool twist of like, oh no, these AI are basically consciousness taken from real humans and they're in this body or whatever. I thought, oh okay, that's
I
the
think
route
that's
they're gonna go.
exactly what they was going for with the brain scan.
Yeah, it felt like they were trying
Yeah.
to do that, and it was just not. When they get the child as well and bring the child to the that engineer dude, and he looks at it for like 2 seconds and he's like, "This thing is the most powerful thing ever, and it will grow, and its powers will get even better. And it can control every piece of technology." And it were like, you've just, you know, that was so lazy. The yeah, it was just so lazy. I like the setup and what this movie does. I like the
Yeah.
setup from the get go, but that's it. As soon as the setup's finished, I'm done with this film. It falls apart. The the whole thing of the kid doing that and then releasing some sort of EMP or controlling, he doesn't even control them. He literally just shuts them down and reboots them. That's all he does. He
It's a little girl.
oh sorry, yeah, little girl, sorry. My bad. And then when she's doing that and she's touching these machines and shutting them down. And then we see her on a computer messing around with a computer at the end of the film, thinking, why don't you just touch it like you've been doing the whole time? I mean, it's fucking stupid, but at least you're gonna have a bit of consistency with it. Yeah, no, there's no consistency with the plot in this film. It felt like I knew we was gonna get the woman. I knew she was dead. I knew she was gonna come back as a robot. In what
Yeah.
capacity? I have no idea. They brought her back just to kill her. He just wanted to reunite with her one last time. Yeah, he kind of did that, but what was the fucking point? You've got like basically like a copy of your kid here. Wouldn't you rather try make it? And that satellite was pretty fucking big, as we were just saying, and I'm pretty sure there was more escape pods for him to do. And that weird tentacle machine as well.
Yeah,
It looked cool.
was, it looked cool, but it was very not in line with everything they'd set up.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Why
Yeah,
did that?
it
Why was that there?
It didn't fit into the world.
Hmm.
But yeah, no. Just going back to it, the story in this, I don't think. Yeah, it was very long, and I feel like if they took this concept again, made a shorter film, and tried to do something that way. Like, I could see a good film in there, but it felt way too long. I did think John David Washington was good in it, but I don't think his character was particularly likable. He's not a good person, but I don't feel like he's redeemed at the end, and I don't feel like, it was earned, that scene at the end with the escape pod.
But the whole thing of like him being a bad person and stuff is like, oh, because he betrayed a bunch of robots that are apparently human-esque. It all falls apart when you think about it. He's not at the end of the day, you could really actually see him being more of a good person, because really, what has he done? He's not, so far we've not really seen him do anything but destroy robots, meaningless, stupid, thoughtless.
Well, I mean, he lied to his wife for 5 years.
But that was it. Like, yeah, he betrayed a trust, but I wouldn't say he's like a bad person.
Yeah, and got her killed in the process. You can imagine why that would bring someone down and feel like they're a bad person.
Like I said, I like the setup, and then after that, once you realise what these robots are, that they're meant to be, I feel like if they did it do you know what, Chappie and It's All Its Faults, I like the way they did AI in that it was a very, it is just basically like a child, and it's learning these things, it's trying to adapt. I felt like if that was the case with this AI, because they don't even fucking explain the AI in this film, they just say it's there, and you've got these robots that have meaning or whatever.
Well, no, they explain, like, right at the beginning, don't they? It's the first thing they explain.
Yeah, but
with copying a human's brain.
Yeah, it just like, it falls flat. It's not, doesn't feel like it's AI. Then it just feels like a weird psychological clone of somebody. This film, I wanted to like it, and I really, really didn't.
Yeah.
Visually, it looks stunning. If you're gonna go see this film, I wouldn't say I'll go spend the extra bit of money to see it in IMAX, but go see it in IMAX. It'll look probably better than what we saw it as, but don't expect a good movie out of this. I'd recommend go seeing Dumb Money instead.
Yeah, definitely go see Dumb Money. But
yeah,
I think that.
What would you give it out of 10?
Out of 10? Yeah, 5. Yeah, definitely a 5.
I was thinking 5, and then maybe 4.5. I'm bringing it down to 3.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh shit on the Kyle shitometer. But yeah, I think that'll do us for this review. Let us know what you think of The Creator down below. Like we always say, the beautiful thing about film is it is subjective. You guys might really like this film. Let us know. Tell us what you like about it. If you do like it, down below. Let us know what you didn't like about the film. Maybe you might have some arguments. Maybe you might be able to swing us around, because hearing other people's perspectives can change your opinion sometimes. I've heard Dave Filoni talk about Phantom Menace, and it really changed my opinion on that film when you realise how, oh, wait, no, that's a pretty good way to look at it. Videos coming up this weekend. We will be reviewing Gen V. It's just, we got to see The Creator. We both work. Kyle's working tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow as well, but we will be getting a Gen V review out for you tomorrow, and I am going to try my hardest right now to do a review for episode 2 of The Continental when Kyle jumps off. So, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and we will see you guys in the next video. Anything you want to say before we go, Kyle?
Don't see this film.
Alright, fair enough. See you later.